Well, hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam, thanks for hanging out with me again today. And on today's video, finally have the Avante Mark II done. Well, I say done. There's still some stuff I want to do to it that I have not done yet. The biggest thing being the wheels, but we'll get to that in a minute. So if you guys have not seen the video on this and the other Avante cars, I'll put some links down in the description. Basically I got this and the Aero Avante at the same time from Japan. There's a video on that. There's a build video and run of the Aero Avante. Plus we have the little star unit Aero Avante as well. There's a video on that. So there is also a video, basically a build video, a thoughts video of it. The car itself built very nicely. I really like this DF03 chassis. It is very small, so it is compact, so you don't have a whole lot of room for stuff in here, but you're not, you know, super restricted either. It goes together really well. The only thing you really have to worry about with the interior of this is keeping stuff away from the drive shaft, but it's a nice smooth aluminum drive shaft, so if something does kind of sit on it for a run or so, shouldn't rub through. But again, basically all the wiring is kind of run down one side of the chassis. As far as the looks of it, I'm really happy with the looks. You cannot go wrong with this PS16. The metallic blue is just a beautiful color. The decals are really nice. Some of them were a little tricky, and so like there's the little side vents here. Basically it's one sticker, but it kind of goes down this molded vent area. They should have just left it flat and made it look like a molded area with the thing. But anyway, those were a little tricky and wanting to lift up a little bit. These here are next to impossible to not have some sort of wrinkle or blemish or something in them. I hit them with heat. We actually put score marks. So the first side I put on was this, and it has some serious crinkles in it. This side I actually put in some relief cuts to try to overlap it a little bit to not have the crinkles. But overall, it is a nice looking buggy. And I know there's some guys out there that despise it just because, you know, it's not a true Avante. But I think this one is much closer to the Avante than, you know, the Aero Avante and stuff like that. So hopefully this will drive really well. I've got a battery in it, got the controller, and I'm gonna head out and see how it does on the track. Now I'm gonna put lap times up. You know, the board is kind of outdated. I really need to catch up the board to some of the run videos, so I'm not gonna rank it or anything and tell you, oh well, this is like 5th on the board or whatever. It's so outdated now, it's kind of pointless trying to keep up with the leaderboard. But we will put the lap times up. The track is still a little damp, so I'm hoping to get this in low 10s, if maybe not 9-second laps. Fingers crossed that the diffs are okay. Again, ball diff in the front, ball diff in the rear, and my track record for ball diffs is dismal. So I did tighten them up more than I felt like I should, because I've tightened them up to where I felt like I should before, and they've all slipped. So we put an extra ugga-dugga on the tightening of the diffs, so hopefully they still feel nice. I've run them in a little bit on the bench, and they still feel nice, and they still feel like they're gripping okay. So fingers crossed we go out and it runs well. Anyway, I'm going to end it here unless something blows up or catches on fire. We're going to end it here. So everybody out there, you guys be happy, be healthy, be safe, and enjoy the run footage.